Hey folks, it's a man once again. If you're wondering why I have this on here, as you know, lately I've been doing wrestling stuff, and I'm going to continue to do them because I've been sort of burned out on movies of late. And when I do review movies again, I want to review older stuff. Like a good friend of mine sent me Savage Streets because I'm not really interested in movies coming out this year. Even movies like Avengers 2. Honestly, I can wait till theaters. I mean theaters. I'd wait till DVD. See, I'm already rusty. I'm fucking up. But I'll leave that in. But quite a few people were asking me trailers, and I'm like, not really interested. Because I don't really care to see these movies. Because also, I mentioned a lot about how I don't do trailer reactions anymore. Because you always get the same old. You can't judge until you see it. Why do you care if you're not going to see it? So on and so forth. Why you waste your time? The only reason I'm doing this video is for you guys out there because people seem to enjoy me talking about movies. Uh, but at the same time, this won't take a lot of time and effort. I'm not wasting my money to see movies that I'm not interested in when I have so many older stuff I want to see. But I'm right here on my computer. I could just watch a trailer on YouTube and give some thoughts on it. That doesn't take too much effort and still um, do something that hopefully you guys have fun with. And that's really the reason I'm doing this. Believe me, I don't get anything out of the deal, but you guys were curious about my thoughts on a lot of trailers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch them, and some of these I watched beforehand to get a little bit handle on for you guys. But since I am going to continue doing a lot of stuff on uh, wrestling, because I'm just not interested in any movies coming out today. Whatever movie, the only movies I care about this year is Skin Trade with Dolph Lundgren, and that's pretty much it. Uh, Maybe Van Damme's Pound of Flesh, which there was a trailer, and I don't know, it wasn't much in the trailer for Van Damme's new one, so I'm waiting. Didn't seem like much, to be honest. I don't even know about that one, but Skin Trade, I do look forward to. But anyway, the end of it, let's talk about the big one that people were asking me about, the Furious 7 Super Bowl TV spot. Of course, people, I was a fan. I liked some of the Fast and Furious movies. Really hated Part 4. But I really like Fast 5 and Fast 6. They are silly. They are over the top. They are ridiculous. You could call them dumb. But I had fun with Fast 5 and Fast 6. This really did nothing for me, and I'll mention why as I click on the Super Bowl. I mean, pretty much just type up the Furious 7 Super Bowl spot, and you can follow along with me if you want or not. But in the beginning, I mean, you have Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez. Pretty much the ending of Fast 6. Jason Statham, okay, bad guy, but he doesn't really have a great track record, especially recent. I mean, what he did is shitty looking, direct-to-video looking movie called Wild Card by a shitty director named Simon West. And right off the bat, again, I know what people are going to say. Matt, you just want to hate on it. Think whatever you will. That's why I don't usually do trailer reactions. But hey, this is for people who asked, and you want my honest opinion, and you're going to get it. This is why I said I got burned out because people were saying how cool it was, and I watched this, and I'm like, what? You get a really fake looking CGI fire explosion of a house with Vin Diesel and a woman. You could tell in front of a green screen. I mean, they can't even explode a fucking house. And then the remains look like something I see in 2012. CGI. And the thing is, I remember a lot of stuff in Fast 5 and Fast 6, a lot of stuff being practical, whether it be a real tank or the ending of Fast 5 being a real vault being carried around, tearing up the street. That's what made Fast 5's ending really cool. The shit I didn't like in them that I didn't specify was when Vin Diesel bounced from one freeway to another to grab Michelle Rodriguez in a funky looking CGI green screen effect that looked clunky and just stupid. Yes, I know they're supposed to be stupid, but there's over the top and there's too much. And like this explosion, hell, you know the exact same scene that you see done practically? Last Action Hero, you had Arnold's character, a house explode, right fucking behind him, people flying everywhere. Done practically, and that was a movie that's supposed to be a parody of action films. Here it looks like it's something the Transformers movie. CGI. Okay, Jason Statham fighting, cool. They're being hunted. One Last Ride, bullshit. I guarantee this is not the last movie. There's going to be a Fast 8. It's just going to be, well, Paul Walker's character, no, he's taking care of his kids. He's not getting involved. This is my fight. And they're going wrong with Fast and Furious 8 and 9. And I would not be surprised with a 10 as well. Would not be surprised. And then this shot here, before it says vengeance, this shot tells me Jason Statham and Vin Diesel hit each other with cars. An entire building of glass explodes as if the fucking quickening happened. Okay, is a Highlander nearby? Did he just cut somebody's head off? Is this a crossover with Highlander? But just the quickening just happened because as these cars hit, a whole building of glass explodes. What? Because their car is hitting? It's almost awesomeness. It created a sonic boom. What, is one of these fucking Guile from Street Fighter? I mean, yes, I know. Come on, Matt. It's stupid, over the top, ridiculous. Where's your sense of fun? You know what? This is the Die Another Day type of stuff with James Bond. This is the Triple X State of the Union type of stuff. Okay, I enjoy Triple X. It had some CG in it. It had some over the top shit in it. But Triple X State of the Union was too much. James Bond's Die Another Day was too much. This film is too much. Okay, there's fun films and there's just, it's a joke. And that's what this film looks like, is a fucking joke. Okay, The Rock has a Gatling gun. You know when the last time I saw a fucking Gatling gun was the Expendables 3. Them skydiving off the fucking airplane and lots of CGI. Saw that shit in Terminal Velocity with Charlie Sheen and it looked better. Michelle Rodriguez somehow beating the shit out of another UFC girl. Instead of Gina Carano, it's what was, I think it's the girl from Expendables 3. Great. Vin Diesel driving a car from one building to another and it blows up behind him. Even though it does nothing to the car. He shoots a grenade, it hits the back of the car, but the back of the car isn't even scratched. And again, I know what people are already typing. Matt, you're looking for realism in this? What the fuck is your problem? I'm not looking for realism. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying this just looks like a joke now. It looks like, this looks like the shit that they would make fun of in Robot Chicken. This is the type of stuff that would be in an SNL parody. It would be in an SNL parody. I mean, come on, man. This is shit that back in the day, they would fucking annihilate online. Or if these movies were on, like, movies like Hard Target, Die Hard, well, not Die Hard, but Hard Target and Cobra and stuff, which did a lot of things practically, but they did annihilate it. And they didn't even remotely do stuff this is. If you're wondering, I'm watching trailer 2 of Fast and Furious 7. Which starts off the same. Jason Statham saying his shit, blows up the house again, looks fake and phony. It looks fake. I'm sorry, it looks fake. It looks like green screen shit. CG shit. Like it's a Transformers movie. I mean, you can't even explode. Hell, didn't in the first Fast and Furious they have explosions that were actually real? Fast 5 and 6, hell, Fast and Furious 4 is what this reminds me of with the CGI shit. And Fast and Furious 4 sucked. Now, I will admit, the little exchange between Jason Statham and The Rock I like. I like the little fight. And that's one thing I could say maybe the film will win with fight scenes. Maybe that's the thing, that this film will be good for the fight scenes. Just the little exchange Jason Statham and The Rock have in the trailer 2, I like. But then you have a stupid explosion where a CGI rock flies out from 50 stories onto a car at the bottom. I'm not saying it has to be realistic. Even fucking Die Hard isn't realistic. But it just looked fucking stupid. Fast 5, the ending with the vault going around, that looked awesome. Because it was a lot of practical, real stuff. The tank going off and fucking the whole highway up, a lot of that was real stuff. The plane, you had some bad CG. But the car going through the plane, my suspension of disbelief can go very far. And I'm like, okay, you know, I can see. But this is like a joke. That's my problem. Okay, Kurt Russell, he's throwing me in for 5 minutes. Just like someone would be in the Expendables movie. I still don't see Tony Jaa in any of these, by the way. I know Tony Jaa's supposed to be in it. I'm still wondering what the hell was going to be with Paul Walker, his brothers playing him, with the probably be some crappy CG. Again, the whole scene with them going off the plane, which I've seen James Bond movies do that better back in the day. Hell, one of the Timothy Dalton ones? Um, okay, a vehicle with guns. I think I saw that in the other Fast and Furious movies. And that Paul Walker character jumping off, that second time around, that doesn't look that good. Just looks phony as shit. And again, I'm not saying it needs to be realistic, but again, Michelle Rodriguez, for some reason, is this big fighter now. Oh, an actual explosion of a car. That was practical. Whoa. Finally, it's like the only thing. And then that scene with the car. Fast Furious 8, they better get jet boots and jets on their cars so they can fly. That's the thing in Fast and Furious 8, because you know there's going to be an 8. Okay, they don't fly now. That's what they gotta do. And then that's when they gotta fly. They gotta fly. That's what it is. They're gonna hook something up and then it's gonna sprout fucking gliders and it's gonna fly around the city. And maybe they have a car chase on the side of the fucking building. Just going like this. Here's the building and they'll fly and they'll do a car chase on there. It's just becoming a fucking joke. Fast 5, Fast 6 were cool. Now it's just a fucking joke. And I know I'm the only one who feels that way. I don't give a shit. I'll say it again. Cool, Jason Statham's a bad guy. Cool. Maybe the fight scenes will be good. But some crappy CG, and it's always just too much. It's too much. It's like Die Another Day, Triple X State of the Union too much. It's like I saw no big set pieces and actual practical nature like I did in Fast 5 and Fast 6. Here, I didn't see that. Oh, it's only a trailer. Yeah, I saw a trailer and a TV spot showing their big set pieces. And none of them were in the practical category. I mean, I'm sorry, the whole cars skydiving, it looked better in Terminal Velocity with Charlie Sheen. And that's a movie that no one knows about. And it looked better in that movie. The two cars hidden and the whole glass building explodes, which is really not in the trailer too. It's in the Super Bowl spot. But anyway, I know no one will agree. Go ahead, go see the movie. If I see it, it'll be on DVD for free. I don't know. I mean, the only way I would see in this theater is because I think, from what I understand, money will go to Paul Walker's charity, and that would be the incentive. And okay, that I give credit to. And it seems like lately they're not marketing on the this is Paul Walker's last film. They're not using that, which I commend them on as well. But I just have no interest in seeing the movie after seeing that TV spots trailers. I have no interest. Again, what's the difference between this and Triple H State of the Union? Other than Ice Cube, I guess. What's the difference between this and Die Another Day? But those films got shit on for good reason. I know people are like, what's the difference between this and Fast 5, Fast 6? They look like they have more practical stuff going on. Maybe that was Justin Lin's thing. Maybe he knew after Fast and Furious 4, which sucked, even though it was a hit. Okay, let's, I'm not saying they did not have CGI. They did. Those are not the parts I liked, though. The big practical stuff I liked. Anyway, I know people disagree and pissed off, but this is my opinion. Fuck it. You don't have to agree, but I'm not changing my opinion. Jurassic World Super Bowl spot. I actually did not see this one. She's a little shy. Having a shark, probably an ode to Jaws. Then this big dinosaur comes up. Looks like the thing from Lake Placid, to be honest. The park. Then you have all those things running, which is exactly the scene in the first Jurassic Park where Sam Neill and the two kids are running and all those things. I forget what that dinosaur is called. It's the same shit, only it's people in a vehicle. Oh, people are rafting by a Stegosaurus, okay? Chris Pratt says, eyes on me. And apparently they have tamed raptors now. Apparently raptors, because they're intelligent, they're like dogs. So they can tame raptors. They can tame raptors now. The animals that were supposed to be scary as hell in the first Jurassic Park, now we have turned them into trained dogs. Fucking it is Dino Riders. I was just joking when I said it's fucking Dino Riders. And then some creature with an eyeball winking that looks like the shit from fucking The Relic. I would rather watch The Relic. You just went and made a new dinosaur? They did. Science has done something that they should not have. You mean like films like Deep Blue Sea? Which I guarantee you that this is going to get more buzz, more praise, and more box office than a film like Deep Blue Sea. And I love Deep Blue Sea. Even I can admit the CGI in Deep Blue Sea does not hold up. The CGI in Deep Blue Sea is pretty awful. But I still really enjoyed Deep Blue Sea because you had Thomas Jane, Sam Jackson Diaz as eaten by a shark, Rennie Harlan directing. It was its own fun popcorn movie, and there's some good practical stuff in it as well. There's some good set pieces. And Thomas Jane's awesome. Anyway, Chris Pratt being serious. They're running from an animal, and the guy with the helmet gets snatched up. I do like the piano music of the Jurassic Park theme. I do like that. It's killing for sport. Is this the fucking Predator now? Is that what this is? Is the Predator in this movie? Is killing for sport? There, people with guns shooting at it, doing nothing. A girl with a, I forget what the hell is that. Bryce Dallas Howard looks like with a flare and a tight tank top. CGI pterodactyls picking people up. I'm going after with everything I've got. He's on a motorcycle, and he's got his band of dino riders. I mean, raptors with him. And the last bit is two kids in a vehicle and a big dinosaur smashing through glass. Where have I seen that before? Hmm. Is did that happen in the first movie? Two kids in a vehicle, a big dinosaur smashing through glass. Oh yeah, that did. They just copied it. Two kids in a vehicle. Except it was a boy and a girl, and here it's two boys. Ooh, whew, you did a big difference. Wow. Why the fuck should I watch that movie? No, I like the first Jurassic Park. The second film has not held up. I liked it okay. I saw it in the theater, but I liked it okay. I think they could have done a lot more with Jeff Goldblum's character. Jeff Goldblum seemed almost off to the side a lot. He didn't really get to do much, it seemed, in that movie. And Jurassic Park 3 actually grew on me. I will say that grew on me. That did grow on me. This one, though, does jack shit for me. Does jack shit. Don't give me this, well, the CGI isn't finished yet. Hey, it looks like shit in the trailer. So I'm going to say, hey, it looks like shit in the trailer. And I don't say, hey, that CGI looks good in the trailer, even though I don't think it does. No, I'm going to say, hey, that looks like shit in the trailer. Does it look like shit in the trailer? You're a hater. Then fine, I'm a hater. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to kiss ass when I want to kiss ass. When I don't want to kiss ass, then I will not kiss ass. There you go. Even in Fast Furious 7, I gave some props to, hey, I like the little exchange between The Rock and Jaden Statham. Fantastic Four teaser trailer. This is one directed by the guy who did Chronicle. Let's look at this. I haven't seen this one. I've seen a little bit of it, and it looked like... I'll get into that. How do we get this far? A lot of cityscapes, landscapes. Going through a field. Looks like Interstellar. It does look... A car going... It looks like Interstellar. A kid looking at... From the studio that brought you X-Men Days of Future Past. Have no interest in seeing that film. People looking... This is exactly like Interstellar. A kid with glasses going on, looking at a facility. Replace that with Matthew McConaughey. A guy with a baseball bat. God, what's this actor? I actually like this actor from... He was in Chronicle. Michael B. Jordan, I believe. I like him as an actor. I'd be interested in him. This summer. Yeah, this might as well be called Interstellar 2. Electric Boogaloo. Interstellar 2, reaching higher. Some guy crawling. Maybe that's supposed to be the thing. Guy, okay, you see the Human Torch in the back. A pulse in the city. It looks like something from Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's like, if they stole the shot of Amazing Spider-Man 2, there'd be no difference. Yeah, I gotta say, if they did not put Fantastic Four on the end here, you would not know it was a Fantastic Four movie. What is coming? Me on your face, that's what's coming. There's the thing. And they're looking at, it looks like that thing in Star Trek 5. It's like, hey man, now the Four's gonna look at the forest going to look at, why does God need a starship? Sorry, the last shot where the four are looking at this white portal going to the sky with all these beams around. I don't know, just that last shot looks like it's Kurt, Spock, and McCoy. Why does God need a starship? And God's about to go, no! Just throw Captain Kirk back. I haven't read Fantastic Four comics, and I liked the first movie alright. Second movie, not so much, but it's not the fact that it's dark and dark and dark that bugs me. It's the fact it looks like the most generic fucking superhero movie ever made. Like, seriously, this looks like the most generic fucking movie to come out in the longest time. Like, if you said superhero, the movie, that's just the trailer you would get. The movies, superhero movies of today, superhero, the movie. That's what it just should be called. Like a lower budgeted sequel to Interstellar. That's what it seems like. That just looked like the most boring, generic movie to watch. Why the fuck? Yes, I know it's a teaser, but a teaser is supposed to get you excited. With either his ingenuity on making the teaser or the footage itself. The teaser to T2 got you excited, and it didn't even have any film footage. It had building a Terminator in a factory. Other stuff, I mean, Spy with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, looked very, very unfunny. San Andreas, nothing to do with the video game or Grand Theft Auto. With The Rock, it looked like a sequel to 2012, or prequel to 2012, sequel to, probably not a sequel to 2012 because almost everything's destroyed in 2012. But it looks like a prequel to 2012. It looks like they stole the effects of 2012, and instead of the whole world is just on this one city. And I was kind of excited because, okay, cool, The Rock and a disaster movie, looking for survivors and a helicopter, and I should have known it's from the director of Journey to the Center of the Earth 2. So I should not be surprised it has that kind of effects, and it just takes it away. I mean, how Earthquake looked better than that trailer. And Earthquake was done how long ago? How many years ago? Maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but Volcano from 1998. Those effects still look great with Tommy Lee Jones. Dante's Peak. I would give credit to Dante's Peak. I thought the effects still looked good. And actually, don't mind it. I like Volcano more, but Dante's Peak grew a little bit on me. I just don't think he was as good as Volcano, because neither of them did well, but it seems like Dante's Peak got the edge over Volcano, and I disagree with that. I think Volcano is a more fun movie. But anyway. Now let's look at Ted 2. Just for the fuck of it. Teddy Bear. So Ted's going to marry a girlfriend. That's the plot of it. And Sam Jones, Flash Gordon himself, is the priest that marries them. And looks like there's no Mila Kunis. That'd be a good thing. And they're going to have a baby with a sperm donor. And Marty Mart is touching himself so that when I get in there, I can just bust it out. Yeah, that's great, Marty Mart. Where do you think you're at? Red Lobster? What the fuck does that even mean? And Mark Wahlberg slips and a bunch of semen falls on his face, which is probably a daily occurrence. And it's in his eyes, which, again, probably a daily occurrence for him. Marty Mart, I didn't understand him doing that. Teddy has to prove himself as a person in a court of law. Fuck is this, Bicentennial Man? It wasn't at the plot at the end of Bicentennial Man? Robin Williams? Oh, let's use music. Fight the power. And what's this girl? This girl looks familiar. Amanda Seyfried. Seyfried. And because of her name, the initials are like Sam L. Jackson. And she's like, who is that? That doesn't even make sense. Why the fuck would no one know who the hell Sam L. Jackson is? I mean, seriously. Seen every movie ever, he's the black guy. See, that's a joke, by the way, if you didn't realize that. That's a joke. She asks, do you have a soul? And he starts singing like some R&B. Morgan Freeman? What the fuck are you doing in this movie? Seriously. Marky Mark tosses a cookie into a fat guy's ass who is blind. And let's say there's going to be another fight between Mark Wahlberg and Ted. Sorry, I was silent there because they're doing the spiel about lawyers and objections sustained. I guess it's supposed to be funny, but I guess they forgot the laugh track. Oh, fuck, I've seen sitcoms with better writing than this. I didn't like the first Ted. This looks even more god awful. Fuck this movie. Fuck Ted 2. Fuck that flick. Well, I know it's been 30 some minutes. I've shitted on every trailer, and people are like, oh, you just hate everything. Oh shit! Wait, there's one more. Might as well save this for last, right? How the fuck could I forget? Poltergeist. Poltergeist. The remake got a trailer. Shit, that's a foreign trailer, so they're not speaking English. So I have to find that. I'll find it. Yeah. No, that's trailer in French for some reason. What's up with all these fucking French trailers? It's weird. I start talking about this and it already makes me want to leave a piss. Made sense. Come on. What'd they do? Take the trailer down? Just give me the fucking trailer. Okay. I think this will be it. Yeah. YouTube site beyond the trailer. Pretty much a family moved into a house and saying that the little girl has noticed things. Is the first to notice things. And she's talking to her closet. I mean, right off the bat, it seemed like every typical haunted house movie that has come out since Poltergeist back in 1982. We've had shitloads of them. The Conjuring, paranormal activity films. Like Paranormal Activity 3, which dealt with little kids talking to ghosts, spirits, paranormal activity, how you want to call it. The girl being tried to be pulled into a closet, which, you mean like the original. And don't even this, well, of course it's like the original. No, 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 no. I'll just move on. Tony Sochi Fuckface, of course. And Sam Raimi producing it. Fuck you, Sam Raimi. The guy has not made a good movie since Dark Man. I'm calling it there. Pretty much kids showing a trick where they touch the closet handle and their hair goes up. And they light the house. Good for them. Pretty much toys coming alive. Kind of a keyboard. Okay, the closet door opens. The fuck is that? So the closet door closes and a bunch of white lights. I guess supposed to be eyes. I guess that was supposed to be creepy. Like a bunch of white eyes. Like imagine like two flashlights, and like 5 sets of two flashlights. Flashlights. Da, 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 da. I guess that's scary, creepy. Not scared of flashlights. I know it's supposed to be eyes, but I just. So that's how the little girl was taken, aka the Carol Ann of this story, not through the TV and stuff, but wait, you know how they communicate her from the TV. This is more of the closet bit. This is Zuda Rubenstein. You have some older, what is it, Irish guy, Scottish guy. This development was built on the cemetery. The house by the cemetery. Dude, pissed off spirits. I like that shot. There's one positive thing I'll say. I like the shot where the kid's hand is on the TV, and then there's a hand that comes here from inside the TV. I like that bit. Look like that. I like that. Okay, it's like 2 seconds saying there's a poltergeist. Okay, I like the TV bit. The girl holding her hands, kind of like the cover of the cover of the original Poltergeist, where Carol Ann's by the TV. They recreate that image from the poster of the original, but you have like a bunch of hands on the TV from the inside. I like that shot. That's one thing I can say I like. And Sam Rockwell doesn't look that bad. Sam Rockwell, like, is an actor. They're doing the same shit though with the rope going through the doorway to get Carol Ann back. That's the same as the original. I mean, what's the point of doing it? Just going to do the same shit. The original Poltergeist is not that outdated either. And the kid's dealing with the clown toy again. Again, the original isn't that outdated. It's the clown again. You see a shot of the house, so that's going to be like the original as well. There's a shot where the house, there's white light coming out. I guarantee you that's the end of the film where the house implodes. It's going to implode, or maybe it'll go up into heaven or something. That'll be the twist. Instead of imploding, it'll like go off to heaven or something. They have the tree bit. Someone at a tree, a girl in a tree, like in the original movie. Remember the scene where Craig T. Nelson is yelling with the rope and looks like an image, by the doorway with the other world, the other side. They're creating that as well. Sam Rockwell's looking at his daughter, and her daughter looks creepy and Goes after him. You want to see a movie that did something like that better? The Others. You're mad I am your daughter. And then see the daughter being yanked up the steps. Yeah, so pretty much same shit as the original movie. Only with a bit more CGI. And an older man with an accent instead of Zelda Rubinstein. And what's the difference between this and the original movie? The little girl gets taken. Yeah, that scene with the rope trying to get her back. You see that it's going to end with the house fucking up again. The clown bit, the tree bit, them having to call someone in. And I would not be surprised if he had helpers with him. Or maybe they'd call someone else, kind of like, The Conjuring, which had other people. Why should I watch that movie when I can sit on my ass and watch the original Poltergeist? How does this make it look better? How is this going to do anything better than the original did? When it's just doing the same thing. And the original film was not outdated. I don't think the effects were outdated. I don't think the music was outdated. I don't think the acting was outdated. So what's the point of an update other than, oh, the title will maybe make money, and shitload of other haunted house flicks like The Conjuring, or even films like Annabelle, made money. And that's why they did Poltergeist, because those films made money. So this will make money. That's why they're releasing it in the summer. They want The Conjuring money. And they're not getting my money because nothing about the trailer, like nothing but shit. They look like a bunch of nothing but shit. This is why I get burned out on movies of this year. And I know, oh, you haven't seen them yet. Maybe I'll be surprised. Yeah, you never know. But I'm in the realm of I don't give a fuck. I got hundreds of movies in my collection that I can watch, that I want to watch, and I want to review. I could spend years just going through my DVD and Blu-ray collection, watching stuff, and reviewing them. And life is short. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. None of these movies pique my interest that much that I gotta rush to see them in the theater, or I gotta rush to see them, even if it's just to rant on it. I have no interest in it right now. I really don't. I really don't. Poltergeist looks like the same as the original. Fantastic Four looks like one of the most generic fucking superhero movies. Doesn't even seems like Interstellar 2. You have Fast Furious 7, which I said my piece on that. Ted 2 looks even shittier than the first movie. And I think there was an Avengers 2 Super Bowl spot. That's one I checked out before and didn't really do much for me. I don't remember what the fuck else I talked about. I know I talked about all this stuff. I don't even fucking remember. Jurassic World, that's right. Okay. Anyway, talking about these movies makes me want to piss. So I don't do that. So, thanks for watching my ranting. And I just have zero interest. If you do, God bless you. Good for you. You got something to look forward to. I do have something to look forward to. And there's a lot more wrestling stuff that I want to watch. And a lot more movies from my collection that I want to watch. And a lot of older stuff that I want to watch and rewatch and re-review. So you have fun with 2015. I'm gonna have fun living in the past. That's what I prefer. Just my opinion. And even these lower budget films like It Follows, whatever. A lot of these other films, whatever you don't mention, I've heard about because I do keep up with movie news out of curiosity, and it's like, okay, I've heard about it, but I just have no interest. And I already mentioned about the Blob remake. I already know about that. And don't care about any film out now. I don't give a shit about American Sniper. Don't give a shit about Taken 3, which I've heard was utter shit with bad editing and barely any action. Big fucking surprise. As the director of Taken 2 and Columbiana and Transporter 3, and the shitty director's gonna get more shit jobs because his fucking shit makes money. And yes, finally, I did hear that John Wick is getting a sequel. That's cool, but at the same time, I've seen a lot of shitty sequels, like Riddick, Expendables 2 and 3 sucked, Riddick sucked, so cool, John Wick 2 being made, cool, but I'm not getting my hopes up because I don't want it to turn out to be another shitty sequel like Expendables 2, like Expendables 3, like Riddick, and like a lot of other films. So cool, John Wick 2 being made, cool, but they could easily fuck it up because a lot of movies have fucked up. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you later.